What's up, guys? Welcome to MMA Brothers. We're here in episode 7, UFC 314, baby. Miami 305, the best seat in the world. Thank you for watching us. Don't forget to subscribe, hit like. We noticed that 66% of the people that watching us, they're not subscribed. It just take 1 second, hit subscribe, hit like. If you like this content, share with your friends, with your family, wherever, repost. You can find us everywhere. MMA Bros Official on YouTube, um, Instagram, and TikTok. Also next with MMA Brothers 305. Uh, Enjoy this episode. Sit down, relax. Let's bet together. We're here to give you the best predictions so we can make money together. Last week, I made two parlays. I messed up with Murphy. I went with Emmett, but let's go with this one. I hope you enjoyed this show. Um, like I said, sit down, relax. This is episode 7. All right, so we're here, episode 7. Let's start with the fights. Are you guys are ready for this one?
Yep, let's do it.
All right, let's go. The first fight, probably Brandon's not gonna like this. He's a prize fighter.
Hmm.
Nora Cornelli versus Avi Kuwan. What you guys got on this one?
I'll let y'all go first on this one.
Yeah, to go for it.
Nora is more explosive than Haley. Um, I would put this one on my parlay. I would go with the French fighter. I'm sorry, Brandon. I know that, you know, Haley's a boring fighter. She's more focused on what is happening with her husband right now. He was accused of sexual abuse. So
Oh,
she's worried about that. And she's not even focused on that shit right now. I give it to Nora, probably by submission. And my first pick on my parlay.
well, okay. Well, you know how I feel about French fighters, so I'm obviously going to go with Haley. Is that her name?
Yeah, Haley.
Yeah, I'm going with her. I don't know nothing about her, but, let's go Haley.
She's coming from the L.
Let's go ahead.
Both of them, they're
Oh,
coming from the L.
well, hey, that'd be all right. I'm going Haley.
All right, you, Gabriel?
Alrighty, so this is the Miami card.
Oh, yeah.
Miami, baby.
Baby.
Oh,
305,
Lord.
baby. Fuck you,
305.
Brandon. Hey, shout out to Jose.
Not 1-9.
Jose,
Oh,
Jose, vamos a bicho. You know, you want to see
oh,
this video? Hey, he got it.
oh.
Alright,
UNC and Brandon
so
suck my dick.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Nora, I'm gonna go with the French fighter on this one. Just based off stats. I don't know shit about either fighter, and this is not definitely not going into my parlay. You guys know how I feel about women's fights when it comes to parlays. It could go either way, so
Yeah.
it's very unpredictable. But just based off stats, my pick, but not on my parlay, would be Nora.
All right. All right, so let's go with the next fight. Christian Gori versus Marco Tulio. Who go first on this one?
I'll let you go first.
All right. I really want to see this fight, but I don't recommend to bet on this fight either because Marco Tulio is a great fighter, but I don't see him winning uh, Dushan. I think that's how you say his name.
Trey Song.
Uh, yeah,
Trey.
Dushan. I would go with Marco, I would go with the Brazilian guy, but that's why I don't want to bet on this one. I pick Marco on this one.
Yeah, so I'm
Well,
going 100% Trey Sean. Trey Sean's gonna be the wrestler. He's gonna have the better wrestling in this. He also has a better submission rate. So yeah, I'm gonna go Trey Sean this one.
You, Brandon?
this is going to be a hard one to pick because anybody can win this fight.
Yep.
Trey Sean, like Gabe said, he's got the wrestling, he's got the submissions and all that, and he's a forward fighter. Marco, he's got hands, he's got submissions and stuff like that, but he's got more technical striking. I think I'm going to go Trey Sean also. The reason why is because of the takedowns. But he doesn't need to force the takedowns and shoot from a long ways. He needs to throw some strikes in there, get him up against the cage, take him down, or throw some strikes and then go for a double leg. But I got Trey Sean on this one. He's coming off some nasty guillotine wins, so anything could happen.
All right. We got two fights already. Will not agree with me. All right. Fuck you guys. All right. Let's go with the next fight. Sumo RG versus Mate Rasposo. Who want to go first in this one?
I'll go.
All right.
So this is a very hard one. This was also not gonna go on my parlay. It's the flyweight, so it's gonna be a lot of energy, a lot of input.
Yep.
Uh, the only difference that I could see here would be Sumadurgi's grappling. Oh, I'm sorry, not grappling. His striking.
Yeah,
Striking.
striking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing that really stands out for me. But they're still very, very even matched. They're both coming off a loss, so I'm leaning more towards the striker on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to pick anything. I don't want to decide for any of these guys. But I would say, if you want to pick Sumarji, I think it's gonna be by unanimous decision or KO.
Hmm.
He's more intense than Mitch, and he will beat on his ass the entire fight.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to go the opposite way.
Oh my god! Oh
I'm
my
going the
god!
opposite. I'm going Mitch. And the reason why he's younger, yes, he has lost three of his fights, he's like 0-3 right now in the UFC. But I just think this might be his winning fight. Just like Reese McGee knocking out that guy last weekend
Yeah,
at the yeah, he lost four in a row. And then all of a sudden got this knockout. So I'd see Mitch winning by KO. I think he's more explosive. I think he's more, he's younger. And I just plus he trains with, Rob Font and Calvin Couture, in the New England cartel. I just think he
the
might
England
end
cartel.
up okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's their gym.
Oh,
That's their
okay.
gym. But
Oh, you're talking
I see
about
them
Chiselin Chapo's cousin in England.
I see him winning the fight.
All right, so let's go with the next fight. Cedric Dumas, aka Fake 21 Savage, versus Mitchell Olekasich Yuk. I don't know if I said it right.
No, you definitely did it, but I don't
Yeah,
even
Yeah,
know how
probably
to
not.
say it.
100% did
Yeah,
it.
yeah, 100% not.
Michael. We're gonna go with Michael.
Michael Jonas? Yeah, Michael. Hey, Brandon, know that shit. I did that joke. I did the
he
joke at
he
the
he be
beginning.
down telling me that at work. I'm like, God.
All right. Who want to go first on this one?
I'll go first.
All
I
right, go
got
ahead.
Michael winning this fight. I got Michael winning. I got him winning by either decision or knockout. He's just, to me, he's got better striking than Cedric. And, I mean, he spent 15 minutes with Shara, the Bullet, and they were damn banging it out in there,
Yep.
And even though he's coming off of like 3 losses, I think he'll get back into the winning column. I think this is an easy fight for him. Cedric, he is a street fighter, but I had high hopes for him, and it's just, I don't know. He's, to me, slower, and the power isn't really there. Only way he's going to win is to take down Michael. That's the only way he's going to pull out the W. But I see
And I,
Michael knocking him out.
and I think Michael has a great takedown difference. Let me see. I mean, not that bad. 48%.
Yeah.
It's decent. It's not great.
Yeah. Suck my dick. I would go with Cedric. Cedric is a great fighter. He can send you home with a
Oh
leg
my
kick.
God.
That's what I know. But I would go with Michael on this one. He has 5.8 land per minute and 50% of significant striker. KO.
Yeah.
I call it KO.
Hmm. I feel like Michael is on a losing streak. I think he's gonna stay on a losing streak. To be honest with you,
Nah,
even though statistics go otherwise, I think Dumas is gonna put volume on him.
I
nah.
think
Drug
I
test.
see.
I'm gonna go with Dumas.
Yeah.
Fuck Michael.
Drug
I'm gonna
test.
go with Dumas. Fuck you guys and fuck
Hey,
Michael.
I
I'm
I'm
going
going
see.
my
I
boy
with
see
Dumas.
him.
Dumas.
Yeah. I see him. Damn. Popping him. Popping out that jab because he's got that long reach. I see him. Using his volume and everything, but I just see him doing that, and then Michael just laying him out with that damn right straight. Just, you.
But the
Oh,
problem is you also got to look at the how many strikes Michael is absorbing versus Dumas.
I think it's like a 4. Like it's less
There,
than
like I don't know. I
the
don't know.
reason.
I've
The
seen him.
reason
I've
why.
seen Michael fight. I'm not impressed.
Yeah, the reason why is because he's fought more higher talent. I mean,
That could be
Shara,
good.
Shara
Yeah.
Bullet. You got Kevin Holland, but it wasn't like Kevin Holland was like kicking his ass the whole entire time. He got him with an
Bro,
armbar.
it's a
Fuck
simple
Kevin.
pick. It's a
Yeah,
simple pick.
that's it.
Cedric's,
Well,
he
he's
fight more on the street than he's fighting in the UFC. He's fighting the UFC when he come out from prison. Like, that's it. Go with Michael.
I
It's
think I
simple.
think I think he said fuck Michael, we're going Dumas.
All
uh,
right, let's go with the next one.
This is gonna be a great fight.
this is
This is
gonna be
possibly gonna be
awesome.
fight of the night.
Yes.
I don't think so, bro.
My man's
Nah,
crazy.
Yeah, you haven't seen Elkins fight.
Yeah.
nah.
My man.
I
My
saw
man
Elkins,
down
bro.
there
I
at the
know who is
bottom.
Elkins. I know Rosa. Hey, I said it here. I call it boring ass fight.
That's the damage right there.
God.
His name is
Darren,
Darren the Damage Elkins.
he's got
Bro,
the most
Elkins,
fight of the
he need to
nights.
retire, pick up his stuff,
Oh my God.
and go to his fucking farm and chill there.
Yeah. This is
That's
Fake
all I have
news.
to say for this fight. That's it.
oh Lord. Oh, so you ain't picking nobody.
No, nobody.
Oh my
Fuck this
God.
fight.
He's
He's a loser
crazy.
fights.
Yeah. He picked Joe Anderson, and I knew Pat. No, I'm playing.
Yeah, okay, fuck out of here.
All right, I'll go first.
I mean,
Darren
I already
Elkins.
said my stuff. So Fuck it.
I'll go Darren Elkins. You know, I got him. He's been in more wars than Julian Erosa, and Julian, you know, he's known to be getting finished. You know, he's been knocked out. He's been submitted. I just think Darren Elkins can take the damage, move forward. I think he's a better striker, and he's definitely got the better grit and takedowns. And I just see him just slamming Erosa and damn pulling out that unanimous decision, or I see him submitting him. But Julian Erosa, he's a dog too. I see him.
Yeah.
He could grab one of them guillotines. You know, he's coming off 2 guillotine wins. So don't shoot in there with your neck out, because my man right there, he could pull in a tight ass guillotine on his ass. So Darren Elkins.
Now,
What about you?
while Julian is the more technical fighter, that shit sometimes doesn't even win you the fucking fights.
No.
Sometimes it's the bigger dog that's in the fucking cage that's gonna win. And I'm gonna go with Darren Elkins because he's that bigger dog. He's shown that in every single fight. His name is the damage. The damage. Motherfucker can take and he could give. I don't think
the
he's
damage
done.
is the
I think
one
he's
that
far from
somebody did on
retiring.
his eyes. Because when you see his
He is gonna
picture,
be
he
my
looks
parlay.
like he's
This
looking
is my first leg.
like this.
Yeah. I think Fernandez is going to lose the first fight of his parlay.
Yeah.
Nah, B, I'm not gonna put this shit.
Uh,
I think the next fight is gonna be the fight of the night.
oh my God. Let's see what the next fight is.
Jim Miller versus Chase Hooper.
This is probably going to not be the fight of the night. This is going to be performance of the night. It ain't going to go to a decision. These two guys are going to I think either Chase Hooper's going to get a submission or Jim Miller's going to get a submission. But I could put money on. I'm not going to bet like openly Chase Hooper's going to win. I'm going to do a prop bet. I got Chase Hooper by submission. Because he's a younger fighter. Jim Miller's getting older. You know, he's still a dog, but I just think Chase Hooper, he's moving up in the world.
Hey, but don't forget, I think Jim Miller is the one who submit the Bronx.
He did, but that's like back when I was 22, and I'm 35 now.
You're the one who talked to me about Chase Hooper, and since then I started watching him a little bit more. I like him. I like the fight that he had with Guida. He was versus somebody that he was already he's already in a home, taken care by a nurse. But
Same as Miller.
Chase Hooper is nasty, bro. And Jim Miller, Jim Miller, he's a great fighter. 4.9 line per minute and 52% percentage of significant strike. But I think the problem in this fight is gonna be his defense versus Chase takedowns.
Yeah.
So I don't want to pick anything on this fight. I don't want to pick nobody.
Chase has got good hands too. He ain't got no power, but he's got volume.
Yeah.
I see it winning Jim by KO or Chase by submission.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Jim by KO or Chase by submission. It could go either way.
Yeah.
Like we're talking about Jim Miller here. He holds the record for most wins in the UFC.
Yep.
Like the guy's a fucking legend. But Chase is an up and coming guy, and he's really good. But yeah, I'm not gonna put a pick on this fight. So, but it's either gonna be Jim by KO or Chase by sub.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with the next fight. Yang Chong Nang versus Berna Jandiroba.
Gonna be a fucking snoozer.
Who wanna go first on this one?
I'll let y'all do it, and then I'll just be like, okay.
Yeah, I got you. I'll go first. This is gonna be a boring ass fucking fight. Uh, Jan, to be honest, based off her performance with fucking with Wei Lee and stuff like that, she almost got the win on that fight.
Yep.
It was very competitive. But yeah, I'll go with Jan.
Yeah, on this one I will go with Jan. She has uh, she has a first round finishes, and don't forget that she beat Jessica Andrade. That she's a big dog in this division. UFC 288. Uh, Probably Berna. She wanna take this fight to the floor. Boring as fuck. Let's see if Jan can hold in it. She has the 63% of takedown defense, so probably that one it will help her.
Pretty good.
But I will go with Jan.
Yeah, let's do
And
Jan.
and and it was Berna make me. She make me lose a lot of fucking parlays. So
Yeah,
I'm not gonna pick that girl.
yeah.
This
All
will
right,
be
let's
the
go with
time
the
she'll
next
win.
one. With the next fight, Dan Edge
Oh,
versus Shim Woobson.
That's gonna be
I
one hell of a
know
fight too.
this
Brandon,
might
he
be
just
fight of
got
the night.
wet. That's one of his boys. He just got wet.
So
You want
Dan
to go
Ige?
first?
Yeah, he's Hawaiian, so
Oh
we gotta
shit.
go with the
Okay.
Hawaiian.
Oh my God. Hawaiian picks it.
You know. All right. I This is gonna be a hard fight for him, coming
Oh
off of
yeah.
2 losses because Sean Woodson, he's he's pretty big for the featherweight division. He's got the
Hmm.
range, and his boxing is nasty. And but Dan Ige all day. You know, I see him. I think Dan Ige's got more power than Sean Woodson because most of the Sean Woodson fights, Woodson is like losing the fight, and then he comes out of nowhere and gets a nasty KO, or he'll win by a decision or a split decision. I see Dan Ige going in there and just you know putting that right hook on him, putting that power on him, and if he doesn't get that done, he'll get the takedown. And I also see him, I see him winning by knockout. I would say
Nah, bro,
knockout.
you're smoking weed. Bad
He's
weed.
getting that 50K. He's getting. That's why they call him Dan 50K E gay. Give me that
Yeah,
money.
okay.
Oh, that's
You,
it.
Gabriel?
Ah, mahalo, Don Ige. Uh, nah, man. Sean Woodson. I've been following Sean since he started in the UFC. The guy's fucking nasty. Super accurate, like you said. Super big for his division. Guy's
Six
six
two.
two.
Yep.
Yeah, the guy's huge for the featherweight division. Uh, Sean by decision. I feel
I
like
see.
it's gonna be volume.
All right, Brandon.
Dan is not gonna find the range. So yeah, we're gonna go with
Let me
Sean.
give you some facts to Brandon
Oh
so he
shit.
can, take out the Hawaiian shit. Sean all day, bro. She had 5.6 lamp per minute, 46% of significant strike, and 84 percentage of takedown defense. He's a monster, bro. Since I started watching UFC, I've been watching this guy. He's a fucking monster for this division.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah, he is.
who's
Danny
the
H,
only?
He's a future champ.
bro,
He's a future
he's
champ.
coming from 2Ls.
le-
Yeah, I know one of them. It was late notice.
He
I don't give a
late
fuck.
notice. The
I don't give a
other
fuck. I don't
one,
give a fuck. You're
he
supposed to
he
be
almost
training every
knocked
day.
out
You're supposed to be
LaRon
training every
Murphy.
day.
He almost knocked out LaRon Murphy, the guy that just
Almost.
won. He rocked him. He
Almost,
he got a close win, but
almost. Hey,
the
I
only
almost,
person
I almost had hair.
significant.
Almost,
Yeah,
I almost had hair.
yeah,
So
I see. I mean, you
almost
got it
doesn't
way
count.
down in the back right there, but no,
Yeah.
no, he's not. No, yeah, but the only person that I see that he's one that's even significant
This
is
one's gonna be my
Yusuf
third pick
Zalal.
on my parlay. I will go with Sean on this one.
Okay, y'all. Go with Sean. You know, the Hawaiians, we
All
gonna
right,
stick
let's start
together
with the
right
main
there.
card at the Kaseya Center on the 305 city, the best city in the world.
Miami,
The
baby.
best city in the world,
Miami,
baby.
baby.
305 all
Lord.
day.
305.
Woo!
Fuck North
919.
Carolina. Fuck Big Brandon.
919. 919.
Uh,
North Carolina.
all right, let's go with this one. The first of the main event. I
Ooh.
like this fight, bro. Nikita Krylov
Dominic
versus
fucking
Dominic
Reyes.
Reyes.
Dominic
Who wanna go
Reyes all
first?
day. I'll
I'll
go
go.
Dad. Oh, okay. You go first. You go
All right,
first.
it's Dominic motherfucking Reyes. He's on his revenge tour right now. He's coming back up. He was kind of after the loss with John Jones. It was just a steep downhill after that. But now he's coming back up. He's been winning. He's been winning all of his fights. Uh, I feel like this Nikita guy that's a given. That was just a given for Dominic. 100%. Dominic by KO.
Yes.
You,
I see that.
you, Brandon.
Yeah, Dominic Reyes. I think he's showing his grit again. He's showing his power. You know, it ain't like he was losing to bums. I mean, he lost to Ryan Spann, but other than that, it wasn't like he was losing to bums. And you know, I see him knocking him out. I see the my bad. I see the KO, and the only way Tequila Krylov wins
Tequila or Nikita?
is Nikita. Sorry.
Hey, you ready for drink?
The
Hey, it's
only
Sunday, bro.
yeah, exactly. Oh, well, I'm off tomorrow, so you know, drink it down.
Yeah,
But
lucky you.
I see him. I see him winning by getting it to the ground and winning by submission. I don't see him, Nikita, striking with Dominic Reyes. I see Dominic Reyes just teeing off on him. So Dominic Reyes by this knockout.
All right, so
Yeah.
I think we're agreeing on this one. I will go with Dominic Reyes. Like Gabriel said, since the John Jones fight, he came down like it was a bad pat. I'm one of those. I know Gabriel, he's a cocksucker, John Jones. I'm one of those that I
I
saw
agree.
Dominic Reyes winning a little bit, by a little bit, the fight. No completely, just by a little bit. I saw Dominic Reyes winning the fight. After that, it was somebody else. I don't see the same Dominic, but thank God he's already in the, I think he's 3 or 4 wins.
He's like three.
Two,
He's like three. Yeah, like two or three
Yeah, I
fights.
think it's
He's been winning.
the
Yeah.
last one. It was with
Anthony Smith.
Anthony Smith. Yeah,
Yeah,
Fucked up
Anthony Smith.
Anthony Smith.
yeah.
Um,
Well, you know he's
Nikita is
falling off.
dangerous on the floor. That's the only thing that I know for him. But I think Dominic, I think he had like 80 something percent of takedown defense. It's gonna be easy for him.
Yeah.
KO, that's the only way. And I don't think he's not even gonna pass the half of the second round.
I mean, Krylov, he's coming off of 2 years, away from the sport,
Oh,
So this
I
is
didn't
and I
know.
think,
I didn't know. So yeah,
yeah,
easier.
I see Dominic Reyes just
this is
fucking him
That was
up.
a cupcake
yeah.
for Dominic.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
one's gonna be my fourth pick.
yeah.
I'll go with Dominic on this one.
Yeah.
Dominic Reyes, he's going to be ranked number 9 in the world after this one.
Nice.
All right, let's go with the
Yes.
next one. I know Brandon like this one.
Oh
Jair
yeah, this is going to be
Rodriguez
a good fight.
versus Patricio Pitbull. Who wanna go first?
Pitbull,
On
Pitbull
the
all day.
305.
Yeah, Patricio Pitbull is. I see him knocking out Yair Rodriguez, either knocking him out or submitting him. I just think he's got more power. Yair's coming off of 2 losses. He got knocked out by Volkanovski,
Wait,
and then he
wait, time
got
out, time out,
submitted.
time out, time out, time out. Against who?
Alexander
Exactly.
Volkanovski. He got knocked out, TKO'd by him, and then he got submitted by Brian Ortega. So I think Pitbull is going to UFC debut. He used to be the Bellator lightweight champion or featherweight.
Yeah.
I see him just running through all these people and I see him knocking out Yair. I see him. That's what I got. KO. KO. Pitbull.
What about you?
Ah, this is hard. This is a hard fight to pick. I'm not putting this one on my parlay because I'm a big fan of Yair Rodriguez. He has he has some of the best knockouts in UFC history. But Patricio Pitbull, that guy's nasty. He fucking owned between him and Michael Chandler when they were in like their peak. They owned Bellator.
Yes.
So I'm leaning more towards Pitbull submission.
And
Yair,
All
he
right.
could clip him. He could clip him and put his taekwondo in there. Maybe get a good kick in there. Fucking knock him out on a second and third round. But aside from that, I don't see Yair making out of this.
you know, you know what I see? I see Fernandez picking Yair.
You know that. I pick Yair.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck about. I don't
Oh,
give a fuck what Patricia did on Bellator. This is the big leagues, and you guys see that a lot of people are coming from Bellator. They don't do shit on UFC. The big sample, Chandler. He's a bitch of this. His ambition. The only thing that
he
he does
is
is pick
that.
him up the people like potato sacks and get those KOs, and they always send him to sleep.
Let me say about Michael Chandler. I know he's coming up, but he's another Kevin Holland. Fuck him. He don't listen to his coaches. He could probably win more fights if he didn't go in autopilot and do what he wants to do in there. But
All right. So
Pitbull all day. Pitbull, he knocked out Chandler. He beat Benson Henderson. Pitbull's gonna knock this fool out.
I mean, guess what? I go with Jair. He's nasty, bro. Like I said, people that coming from Bellator, they need to show me more when they come to the big leagues. Jair has 4.6 land per minute, 46 percentage of significant strike. Probably KO in the second round, or if they come out like crazy. Something gonna happen in the first one.
All right, we'll find out. Oh,
All right, let's go with the next one.
I
all
cannot
right.
fucking wait for this fucking
Bryce,
fight.
Bryce, Mister Demons Mitchell versus John Silva. Hey, production team is sending me some audio or Bryce Mitchell that he was walking through Miami today. Let me see. I don't know if it's official. Probably he's fighting with his demons. Um, I don't know. He was able to sleep today. If he didn't, maybe he didn't went to church. Who want to go first in this one?
Let me say this: Bryce Mitchell is gonna need some help if he stands up with Gene Silva. Gene Silva is gonna put them bombs on his face, and it's shown. If I mean, Josh Emmett hit him one time and slept him, and he was on the ground, and the demons were all up in him with his legs shaking. Gene Silva is going to do the same thing. If he doesn't do it, like that, he at least is gonna just tee off on him, get him on the ground and pound. Only way I see Bryce Mitchell winning is by takedowns. I don't. He ain't got the power. I can see him maybe if he gets a takedown, slams him like he did Gracie. But Gene Silver's gonna keep it standing. He's gonna block him. He's gonna use his takedown defense, and he's gonna just knock him all the way out. Gene Silver all the way.
You want to go
Okay.
next?
Yeah. Um, Brandon, you know how you said that Bryce is gonna need some help if Gene keeps it standing. I think Gene's gonna need some help if Bryce brings the shit to the ground. The guy is fucking nasty. On the ground, the guy's a what? Is he a plus what? Plus 270. He is 100% going into my parlay, and this is gonna go by submission. I know Bryce has his
Bruh.
shit going on, and he's fucking fighting with his demons and shit like that. But he said Gene Silva has demons inside of him, and he's going there. Look, he's gonna exercise the demons out of Gene Silva.
Oh,
So Bryce Mitchell by submission.
I
All right,
can
this
see
one is
that,
gonna be my fifth
but not
pick.
happen.
Um, I think Bryce Mitchell, he will need the Holy Spirit, Jesus Christ, probably the Avengers, Batman, Superman. I
The
don't
X
know,
Men.
like all the
Next.
superheroes to beat John Silva. Probably even James Bond. John Silva
James
all
Bond too.
day. KO, bro. He's gonna tear his ass in the first round. I call it first round. Easy money. John Silva. Fifth pick. He's gonna destroy. He's gonna send this guy for probably 1 year retirement. Thinking on his Germany friends. Uh, I don't know, bro. If you go with this guy, you're racist as fuck. Um, John Silva's gonna tear his white ass and send it to Nebraska. Yeah.
Arkansas. Arkansas.
Arkansas,
Arkansas.
Arkansas, Arkansas. Sorry,
Arkansas.
my bad, my bad, my bad.
Nebraska.
Same shit. They don't even have Wi-Fi over there.
Yeah, I just see the power of Gene Silva.
All right, let's go with the
This is
co-main
gonna be this.
event. This one's gonna be a good fight, bro.
It's gonna.
Michael
It's a hard fight to
Chandler
pick.
versus Patty Pimblett. Who wanna go first on this one?
I mean, I'll go the first. I mean, we all know Patty's not gonna knock out fucking Michael,
No.
but we all know that Michael could
Oh
knock
hell
out
no.
Patty, and we all know that Patty could submit Chandler.
Yes.
This is a very difficult fight. They're very like if you look at significant strikes landed per minute, they're basically identical. Significant strikes are identical. Absorbed per minute, they're identical. Defense, they're identical. It's gonna go to the. I feel like this is it's either Patty by submission, by a freak submission, maybe a rear naked choke or or a triangle off his back, or Michael out of nowhere, just like he did to with
Tony.
Ferguson, with
Yeah.
Tony, just a freak knockout out of nowhere. Skill wise, I don't think he could outfight Patty.
No.
I'm leaning more towards Pimblett on this one.
Yeah.
All right.
I got Pimblett also. I'm going Patty the baddie.
All
You
right.
know, I just think his striking is a little better. He better keep his chin tucked because he likes to swing and keep his chin all the way up in the air like this and
Hmm.
swinging on him. Patty, he's got to keep his chin tucked, use a little bit more crisper boxing. If he gets taken down, use that jujitsu because he's got sick jujitsu. I mean, did you see what he did to Bobby Green? Like he
Yeah,
went for a
Yeah.
yeah.
guillotine and then he went in for. He could
Who's
do
Bobby
that to
Green?
Chandler.
Who's Bobby Green?
It don't matter. It can happen to anybody.
Exactly. All
Michael
right.
Michael Chandler, he doesn't He doesn't go in there with a game plan. He would be champion right now if he just went in there, listened to his coaches, and did what he had to do. But he goes in there autopilot mode, does what he wants to do, tries to make everything exciting, which that's all and good, you know. But you gotta want to get the W.
Yeah.
You gotta want to win. Like I see Patty, he wants to run through everybody and he wants to get the championship. So Patty the Batty, submission or decision against Michael Chandler.
All right, so it's my turn.
Your turn, Michael Chandler.
I'm just gonna start, spitting some facts. Plus 130, Michael. He's coming to shut down this fucking hype of fucking Patty, the baddest shit. I know everybody like the TikTok dance. He haven't fighting with no fucking body. Nobody, bro. Let me give you the names of the people that Tyson Chandler, Michael Chandler. Um, he went through the fucking UFC since the first day. Charles Oliveira, that was his first fight for the title.
Dan Hooker. Dan Hooker
No,
was his first fight. Yep.
no,
Look
no.
at it. Look at it. He KO'd him and then got his title shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right,
Yeah.
right. My bad, my bad. All right, so let
Yeah.
me give you the last fight. Charles Oliveira, that was a great fight. And
Hmm.
for both of you guys that it said that Patty's gonna submit this guy, not even Charles submit this guy. Do you think that
Yeah.
fucking English motherfucker from Liverpool is gonna submit him? He's no
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
way. Like
let me let me say
no,
this.
no.
Nobody thought he was
England
gonna knock him
fighters
out.
can fight on fucking UFC. They're not a great fighters, bro. American
Oh
fighters
my
always destroy
God.
England fighters.
Don't say that.
God.
Don't say that.
Don't
Yes,
say that.
I don't give a
You
You're
fuck.
know?
forgetting of Michael Bisping.
Who
You're forgetting of Michael Bisping.
won?
You're forgetting Leon Ezra knocking the fuck out of Kamaru Usman and then kicking his ass in the second
I
fight.
said versus Americans.
You're
I said
forgetting
versus
you're forgetting
Americans. Leon
Nathaniel
Edwards,
Wood.
the one who beat Usman in the last minute that Usman was kicking his ass the whole entire fight, and just for one lucky shot,
Hey,
he got the title.
But
And the
then the
what
next
second
did you
fight,
fight,
say before?
he looked like a little bitch versus Belal. Yes or no? And
Hey,
what happened in the last fight?
what did you say
What
before? It
happened in the
don't
Belal had
last
to
matter
train with
fight?
what
Khabib.
happened to the. Hey, what did you say before? It don't happen what first, second. He could be losing. It matters who got the W.
All right, so let me give you what I was saying. Charles Oliveira, Dustin Poirier, Tony Ferguson, Justin Gaethje, and Charles Oliveira. Tell me one big name that patted the batty on his whole fucking UFC history.
Bobby fucking Green. No, I'm kidding.
That's
Bro,
right.
fuck out of here.
Hey, it don't matter. Hey, this is his big name.
Hey,
He's gonna
all
beat
this
him.
shit is a
He's gonna
fucking
submit him.
hype.
He's go- he's gonna get him in that guillotine, and
Yeah,
Michael
that's how your
Chandler's
wife is
gonna
gonna
beat him.
grab you if you pick Patty the Batty again. After you guys love that fucking parlay. I would go with
She
Michael.
might. No, I'm playing.
Uh plus 130 KO. He's gonna erase that fucking smile, Patty the Batty. He's gonna destroy that fucking hype, and he's gonna put that guy more humble.
He
No,
better fucking stay. He better fucking stay.
Patty. I mean, Michael Chandler is one of the most hated UFC fighters in the UFC. Fighters don't like him. People don't like him. He's just cocky, and he ain't that good.
Bro,
But
you
he's
said
He
fighting
ain't.
that
entertainment.
Michael Chandler is cocky, and what the fuck is Patty the Batty?
Hey, he's undefeated in the
Bro,
UFC, so he can be cocky.
he's the male version of Molly McCain. He
Hey,
was all hype. He
hey,
was
just
all fucking dance, smile. He was the Molly McCain version.
hey, let me say this. Just like Floyd Mayweather, you know, he was cocky because he can be because he's undefeated. You know what I mean? It ain't cockiness, it's confidence.
I mean, in this case, Michael Chandler can be cocky because he fought with big fighters, champions,
He
not
lost to
with
big fighters.
Uber drivers
Yeah.
like fucking Patty the Batty.
Hey, he got the L's. He got the L's because
We,
he wants to make it exciting.
Brandon,
He
it's all right. It's gonna be a bad night for Yitzhak.
yeah.
All right, it's gonna be a bad
Yeah.
night for your ass. So let's go with the main card: Alexander the Great Volkanovski versus Diego Peso Pluma Lopez.
This is such an easy pick.
I
Who
know
you got on
y'all are
this one?
going
Fucking Diego Lopez, 100%. And he's
You and
plus,
Brandon?
and he's an underdog on this. This is fucking amazing.
I was gonna go the great Alexander Volkanovski. I'm not confident in it,
Yep.
but I'm gonna go with him winning his title back.
All right, so we got with Diego. This one is gonna be my last pick. Plus 124, easy money.
Yeah.
I love Volka, bro. He's one of my favorite fighters.
Mhm.
He's a Hall of Famer. But I think Diego, he's the guy at the moment, bro. He's the guy at the moment. He's waiting for that number one to go chase the title. Uh, I respect Volka, but I'd go with Diego Lopez. Probably he's gonna be intense in the whole fight. He's gonna be on his ass the whole fight, and I don't think Volka with too much cardio if they go to the 4th round. Nah, Diego.
I think Volkanovski has some of the best cardio. I mean, he's decisioned everybody. You
Not
know,
anymore, bro.
I mean,
He's old, and I don't think it's gonna be something physical on this fight. I think something's gonna be mentally. After
I
those
think
two
that too.
Yeah.
L's, um, I don't see the same Alexander that was in love, bro. Those fucking fights
I'll be in
broke
love.
my heart,
Yeah.
and I think it's gonna be mentally. He's already, I don't know, probably he's gonna start fighting main cards in Las Vegas until he retired.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
That's why
Unfortunately.
that's why they
He,
throw Diego Lopez for that to see. Oh, if
yeah.
if he wins, that's great. I hope he can go
The
again for
UFC
the title.
wants Diego to become a UFC champion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see him.
Well, I just think Volkanovski needs to keep his chin down and watch out for them bombs because Diego Lopez, he's got heavy hands, and I think Alexander Volkanovski, he's just like Israel Adesanya, a counter striker,
Yeah,
and if he just waits for his shots and pick them off, and don't get caught up on the cage, just like his last two losses. Ilya got him on the cage and started letting go of them hooks, KO'd him.
And that's exactly what Diego's gonna go for.
Yeah. And Islam got him up against the cage and head kicked him.
Hmm.
He's got a
and
circle.
don't forget,
Circle.
people forget this shit. The first fight between Alexander and Islam, I see Volkanovski winning the whole fucking fight. Islam got it in the last
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Islam was looking the time the whole time. He got hurt, and lucky he got you know, that shit, and he won the fight. The second fight,
Volka's a
I don't
legend,
count
man.
that one. It was last minute
Last
notice.
minute. Yeah. Like
Yeah,
what?
literally, it
1
was
week
one
notice?
day.
Yeah.
Literally,
Yeah.
it was
One
one
day
day.
notice.
And the last fight with Tupori was the one that I said, bro, he's not that great anymore.
Well, Taporta, he's a fucking animal. He's a beast. And, you know, the I think the beat is striking. Max Holloway did a great job against Taporia, But once again, he got in there, got in the pocket, and Topuria just let loose on him. I think he just needs to use his jab against Diego. Keep distance, jab him, circle him, don't get on the cage, go for a takedown, and Volkanovski can win.
Before we end the video, today I was on social media and I saw a picture that somebody posted, or like somebody took a picture with the phone on the TV. I don't know where was it. It was in Spanish, and they post saying, I think it was ESPN. They said UFC on ESPN, Disney Plus, something like that, in Spanish. And supposedly they already linked Oliveira versus Topuria.
Oof.
Great.
Oof.
That's gonna be awesome.
Oof. That's gonna be one hell of a fucking fight.
Yeah.
I can't wait for this fight if that shit is true.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Oliveira's on a winning streak, so they can't just put Topuria right there to a championship match. It wouldn't make
Yeah.
sense.
No, it wouldn't.
And that's Topuria's
Yeah.
Yitzhak boy. They're because they're from Spain.
Nah, bro, my boy is Charles. Fuck out of here. Dude, Bronx.
Oh, Bronx.
Like, that's my boy. All right, so with this, we're finished episode 7. See you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, hit like. You guys want to announce any social media thing?
Yeah. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Gabe_2519. And yeah, enjoy this fight.
Yes.
Honestly, the best card of the year.
Yeah, for
So
now.
far
For
at
now.
least.
For now. So, yeah.
Yeah, so far
Yeah.
at least this is the best card of the year. It's gonna be very fun. Enjoy, bet, make some money. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Just
Don't
subscribe
forget.
and like.
Yeah. And we're going to put the bets on the description of the video. So let's bet together. Let's see if we can make some money this weekend. God bless you guys. God bless MMA. See you.
Later.